go about doing it is their own, is by their own choice. So if he tells a human, defend me or protect me, and this guy happens to just be a coward, he's not going to get much protection. He tends to stick to animals because animals
can't turn somebody into something they're not
Right.
necessarily. Just
exactly. Yeah, so he tends to control animals because animals are they're pretty straightforward. You tell them to protect them. Yeah. And also if an animal dies, he doesn't feel as bad. So that's kind of, he's my first character, and I kind of just wanted to have fun with him. I based him off of my old marketing guy. Because obviously marketing guys, they know how to talk.
You got one based on your agent, don't you?
Not really. That one is going to take some time.
Well, it's your fine folks that I've been working with this week to have you come out and talk with us. Sent some of the details about the contest. And it's the Briggs for Comics Drawing Contest, aka the Riot Challenge, and you can find details at lancescomicworld.com. And there are several participating stores here in the Chicago area. The one that we're sitting in now, Challengers Comics, Chicago Comics, Graham Crackers Comics, and First Aid Comics. So if you're in the Chicago area and you are an artist and you shop in any of those stores, they're all participating. And I'm assuming that this is open to artists outside of the comic or outside of the Chicago area. So so just go to lancescomicworld.com.
Feel free to win.
There you go. I tell you, we brought in some heavy hitters tonight for you.
We got some pros.
Yeah. Kyle Dice and Mike Norton. Yeah, so but he can't pay Mike because he's a DC exclusive.
Okay.
Charity maybe.
Charity.
Just work out some sort of charity deal for Mike. But there's a contest to design the character Riot.
Right.
And you can enter it on your site there and submit your stuff, and then you're going to select it, or you'll make a decision.
I'll select it. I'll select it. And that's, like I said, that's part of being connected. Connecting to basically the comic book world. And I have probably 8 or 9 characters that some are more developed than others, some are less developed. And like Riot, I came up with the name for Riot. I don't have an alias right now, so these are also things that I'm connected with
writers.
Right. Hey, come up with a great name. I've gone over and over names. I just
well, you got the superhero name. That's the hard part. The alias names.
Right.
Yeah. Grab a phone book.
Absolutely. Right.
It's you being in Chicago. Chicago is a fantastic comics book town. There's great shops here and a lot of creators that live here. You get to travel around the country, more than the average person. Do you ever have a chance to go to shops in other parts of the country, or is it? I think you're pretty relegated schedule wise, but
there's I know the places to go when I'm in my hometown of Sacramento. I know a place to go when I'm in Arizona, but outside of that, I don't usually have enough time, or I'm on a schedule where I'll bring comics with me, as opposed to you ever hear his comic book stories?
It's hard to be in New York to play the Giants. Like, I'm going to Midtown. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Going to the comic book shop isn't necessarily a good excuse for being late. Lobby might not,
I mean, my idea
just taking 2 boxes.
When I take a trip, what I try to do is I know I'm going to leave tomorrow. I go today and pick up 5-6 comics for my trip.
Have you ever been to any comic book conventions at all?
No, but I want to.